All right, let's dive right into this explainer. Today, we're unpacking a really specific, highly targeted tool, the Bizmanualz AS9100D External Provider Evaluation Procedure. If you're in the aerospace and defense sector, you already know how absolutely crucial it is to strictly manage your supplier quality. Well, this product is designed specifically to tackle that exact challenge head-on. We've got a quick and highly focused agenda today. First up, we'll look at the AS9100 evaluation procedure itself. Then, we'll take a peek inside the actual AS9100 manual, talk about how it's built to save you serious time, and finally, cover how you can get your hands on a copy today. All right, starting off with Section 1, the AS9100 evaluation procedure. So, who is this really for? Well, if you're a procurement manager, a quality assurance manager, or an accounting manager dealing with AS9100-D compliance, this procedure is quite literally built for you. You know the headaches of selecting, evaluating, or even disqualifying aircraft parts suppliers, right? This template outlines the exact criteria and methods to solve those specific supplier evaluation headaches. What I really love about this manual is that it immediately sets up precise definitions. It doesn't leave you guessing. For instance, it clearly defines a critical external provider as an organization providing processes, products, or services that absolutely must conform to specific requirements. It contrasts this with non-critical providers. Think of your standard office supplies, where tolerances are wide and you have a million alternatives. Getting this distinction right out of the gate is a total game changer because it focuses your compliance efforts exactly where they actually belong. Moving right along to Section 2, inside the AS9100 manual, let's see what you actually get. Okay, this is a big one. The document clearly assigns responsibilities across your entire team. Procurement handles the identification and ongoing performance evaluation. Accounting steps in to evaluate the financial info, essentially making sure the provider actually has the resources to deliver what they promise. And quality assurance, they evaluate the provider's quality systems and report on performance. The takeaway here, there is absolutely zero guessing about who does what. The whole shebang is clearly mapped out. On top of that, it lays out a complete, ready-to-use workflow. It walks you through a structured, compliant process, starting right from step 1, screening an external provider. Then it takes you through handling purchase orders, conducting the formal evaluation, sending notices, all the way to supplier disapproval if they happen to fall short of those AS9100D standards. It's essentially a complete lifecycle process handed right to you. And here's the best part. You aren't just getting theory here. You're getting actual practical tools. The download comes packed with pre-formatted essential forms. We're talking about an approved external provider list, an audit checklist, specific forms for critical external provider contractor evaluations, a performance log, and an external provider file database. These are literally ready to be deployed into your quality management system on day 1. The manual also embeds critical regulatory references so you don't end up with any dangerous blind spots. A great example of this is the strict mandate from the International Aerospace Quality Group, or IAQG. The manual clearly states that all aerospace certified suppliers have to be in the OASIS database, and if the supplier refuses, or refuses to set up an administrator, certification bodies are literally required to revoke their certificate of registration. Having this spelled out in black and white ensures you're enforcing the right rules down your own supply chain. Now let's jump into Section 3, built to save you time. 2,300. That is the exact word count of this comprehensive 8-page standard operating procedure. So the second you make the purchase, you are instantly downloading 2,300 words that are already expertly written, organized, and perfectly formatted for you. Think about the absolute headache of trying to write complex aerospace compliance documents from scratch. It's incredibly time-consuming, you start with zero formatting, and honestly, it's risky. You could so easily miss a vital regulatory step, like that OASIS mandate we just talked about. Instead, the Bizmanualz solution gives you an instant download of an editable, fully customizable Microsoft Word template that's already mapped out for AS9100-D compliance. The time savings here are just massive. Which brings us to our final section, Get Your Manual Today. So for just $49.99, you get the entire comprehensive procedure. You get all the clearly defined roles, the detailed workflow steps, and every single one of those ready-to-use forms, like the audit checklist and performance log. It's just a highly cost-effective, no-brainer solution for securing your supply chain. Plus, the whole thing is backed by a 30-day money-back guarantee. That means there is absolutely zero risk for you to download it, open up those Word files, and see for yourself exactly how perfectly it fits into your existing quality management system. To quote the source directly, this isn't just a document. It's an essential tool for aerospace and defense companies that need to ensure their suppliers meet the necessary quality requirements. It really just completely removes the guesswork from AS9100D supplier compliance. So I'm going to leave you with this one question. Are you ready to instantly upgrade your supplier evaluation process? Seriously? Why spend weeks struggling to write complex policies and design forms from scratch when you can just download this proven, customizable manual right now? Grab the Bizmanualz External Provider Evaluation Procedure, lock in your AS9100-D compliance today, and get back to what you do best, growing your business.